Hello, welcome back to Amiga Monday. Back to Monday yet again. One thing I will say is I did say that I would, and I'd try and get some time to do it. I did manage to get some time to do it. So I didn't do Lord of the Rings last week because I'd just not gotten around to sorting out finding the healer. I didn't know how long it was going to take. It wasn't actually that bad. It took me about maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes to find the healer. So I found the healer. We can actually resume on with Lord of the Rings. However, there may be a problem. When I go through the L section, which is the bit of the forest at the bottom, you will bump into Strider. Then the game locks up, and that could be a problem. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure what happened in the book. So in the book, Frodo and his team had already left. They'd gone to the Prancing Pony. Strider was there at the time. And I think he rescued them from the Nazgul. I think that was how it went. So it could be that it's locking up because I'm not supposed to meet him yet. I don't know. It just feels a bit weird. So we might have to avoid meeting Aragorn. I don't know. We'll get to that once we come to it, I think. Other than that, we can continue on with Lord of the Rings, which is a good thing. The other thing to do, obviously, is carry on with CD13 of Amiga format, which, as you'll remember, has a lot of games on there. The other thing I want to do is I also want to check out some demos. We've not done that in a while because demos haven't been very easy to run because they have they're kind of mostly either not there or broken. So, broken in a way that this Amiga wouldn't run it. So we'll have to see if we can get at least a couple of demos from the other side. In fact, let's actually try one just to get us all started. It's this one, wasn't it? The Spaceballs one. Let's have a look at parties. We can go for anything. Anything. The CD's packed. Assembly 95, Black Box, CompuSphere 5, Digital 95, Happening 95, Kindergarten 5, Remedy 95. Let's go with Assembly 95. Oh, these are all different flags, so I'm assuming this is where they got hosted. I'm not sure what that symbol is. It's not Greece, is it? Let me just double check what the flag is. It's probably something like Sweden or Denmark. Greek flag is it's blue and white, but it's not. Hang on. It's not Shetland. Yeah, Greece has got very similar looking to America in a way. Because it's got the lines across. I think that's that one. Finland. That's what the flag is. So that's a Finnish one there. Got German Black Box, French Gasp, German Nexus, and I'm assuming these will be other Dutch based. Is it Dutch? Nordic, that's what I'm thinking. Nordic-based communities. But let's have a look at some demos from '95, if any of them work. I'll have a look at a couple, then we'll get onto CD13, do some more gaming, then do another couple from here, and then, yeah, do it that way. If they work. Sliders aren't even selectable. Unless I've got a... Try black box maybe? Kronos. Crash and 040. First place in demo comp. There we go, something runs. I'm guessing it was a crash there. I think we're on Black Box. We did Green Day, that was that got crash powered through, so... Lego Boom, yes, no? No. Always fun when half of them don't work. Jesus. Really need to find out why half of this stuff is not working anymore. Unless it needs to be on a different machine. Or maybe I can invoke them through Klee. And that way you know. Great. Well, it was worth a shot, I suppose. No, alright then. No point in me trying to go through all this and finding a half of them just don't work. Let me just eject this and do a clean. I suppose it would do better with boot, running from boot, that sort of thing. Maybe I could try it that way. Maybe if I can burn the CD and do it that way. Although I'm not quite sure. I'm fairly sure that Amiga is going to be okay with a CD disc burnt from PC. I'd have to check it. So right, okay. One of the things I did want to show off. So I was talking about doing Deluxe Paint stuff for the game, the remake game of Last Half of Darkness. So I did start it after I got used to D-Paint. I'm going to show you the source that I was looking at whilst I was doing this. So it's in Documents, Amiga, Last Half of Darkness. I hope I didn't say Last Exit to Nowhere. Right, so that's my what I'm looking at to copy. It's not my version, it's not the best. But at least you get the kind of gist of what that looks like. So I stick that over there. And my version is it that one? Yeah, there you go. So, not as impressive. Let me just chop this down a bit so you can see. Oops. So I think the thing is, this bit's going to be chopped off. So if it goes up there, comes down here, the door's going to be gone. And on this side, I'm going to get part of the tree in. I think the moon looks pretty good the way I've done that. I mean, I could scale it down a little bit, but I'm still playing around with, D-Paint and trying to get the best I can out of that drawing. I don't think it's too bad. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to push it into half bright mode and kind of darken and shade some of these areas, some of the white bits, so they get that kind of like darkened tone. I'm just trying to get the same colouring, because if you look at you might be able to not see it properly here, but when you look at the game, these planks, there's like planks across this bit here, and they're all slightly different shades of blue, and that's what I'm trying to get to at that point. So I still need to play around with the with this section. Oh, sorry, can't see me mouse. This section here and this section here is dealing with all the different blues. Excuse me, let me shift that over there. It's dealing with all the different blues over here and a blue version here and here. This blue here is that moon kind of blue. That's not going to get touched because there's nothing else other than that. I think on the picture though, maybe this part might be the same as this part, but it's getting the right shades to go through. But I don't think that's a bad effort, to be fair. But stick me with for this one. So I'm gonna let me just double check how many of those I've got to do. So there's that one. Go into can do. Can't remember how I do this now. So I'm gonna do porch. That's not connected, it doesn't look like. Front yard. Oh, I need to open porch, I think. Can't go through a clip. I've opened it. Oh wait, open this. Then I go through here. Entrance hall, need to do that one. I think this is the kitchen. Not found that one. Because hallway upper, it's not done. Hallway's fine. Porch. Front yard, porch. Entrance hall. Where's the kitchen? Sure did the kitchen. Room of wall. Oh, it's the kitchen at the back. Dining room. Yeah. So I've got a few few of these to kind of add. Once I get some of those more of those added in terms of visuals, I'll come back to that. I might even finish off, do some streams with some artwork to carry it on once I get a bit more confident. But that's going to be Last Half of Darkness on Can-Do. Like I said, the only reason why it stopped was because I just didn't have the confidence with Deluxe Paint. But now I've got a bit more confidence with it, I can carry it on. Right, CD13. I think we're still on the game section. Alright, so a screenplay. Did we do all this? Dungeon was that RPG that was okay but would slowly get worse because it didn't unload everything properly. I think we're on Monopoly because Fight was the one-on-one fighter. It was actually a two-player game, which wasn't too bad. So we've got Monopoly now. This program is another Amiga conversion of the well-known game Monopoly. Compared to other conversions, it has the following excellent features. The game runs in full colours in several windows on the workbench. First, there are some system requirements. User interface is mostly font sensitive. All strings are localized German or English. The dumb auction rule is not yet implemented. Game can be controlled with mouse and keyboard in most situations. System requirements are 030 or better, GT layout library version 32 or higher. It's in the archive. Workbench screen with minimum height of 460 pixels. Oh, I don't have that. That's gonna push it out. Graphics of the game uses 14 colours, so it means 16 or 32 colours will be good. I think we're okay for that. That's why it was doing this. Okay. Because I think we did look at this. I've got GT layout, that'll be the most recent, because if it's part of Amiga. So the next thing it said was high resolution. So this is going to make it flicker for a while. And there's a Flicker 3, double PAL, double NSYNC. Yeah, we could try it, but you did not test it. If your monitor cannot display, you won't be able to see anything. Cancel test. Yeah, for those of you who hate flickering, you might want to look away now. Okay, it's fine. Silly thing. I think it's complaining about this. Give me a second while I try and remember where I put. That's the one. Oh. Can't do it anyway. I'm just rebooting. The screen mirror is still going to be the same for a while. Oh no, it's reverted back. Yeah, because I didn't say save, so it's fine. Anybody who didn't like that screen move can look back now. I'll have to skip Monopoly. Oh look, there's a cat. Hello you. Been outside. I need to find something that will sort that flicker. I have to do some research into that. Headquarters. Oh, we've got Mech Force again. I've already got this installed, but I don't know if this is the shareware version or not. There's 2 copies of this. Some parts of Headquarters may be disabled in this version. Techs and medics won't gain experience points, but I think it's not serious to the game. Yeah, this is a really good... so if you want to play Mech Warrior with the computer, I believe, you can use Mech Force. It's actually quite good. Logic... Only a demo version of the game Logic. If you want to buy the full version, please contact now. 1 or 2 player. It's a thinking game. In the menu, there are lots of options. You can choose different difficulties and different game modes. I do like this ASCII art here. It's quite nice. The game, after you've pressed the start button, the get ready message appear. Press the mouse button to continue. Playthrough field has a width and height of 14 units. At the right, stones in a 3x3 field appeared. The player must try to copy this formation of stones to the 40x40 playfield by setting the stones with the mouse and try that your enemy can't see its formation. Game stops if the timer is over. If one player doesn't have a stone at all, or if it's not possible to copy anything, this right bottom stone of the player appear. How to make these move. I think that's it. Let's see what it's like. Just check it's on the right. Feels a bit better. Nice music. So I've got to copy the top right, is it? Oh. And the other player's doing their bit. Okay. I've got to copy it in any way I can. Finally. Just realised I'm doing the wrong thing. Is that not it? Oh no, it's got to be from the middle here. So the top right keeps changing. That's a good fit. Right, now I get what I'm doing. Right, because the computer started up here, I can start anywhere, and it's not going to try and stop me. Oops. Oh, you swine. Is the music sound a bit kind of weird at this point? So I think if you're nowhere near the blues, it won't try and stop you. That way. Oh, I've messed up. I messed up. One more go. Fine. Can't go there. Cat, get off. Oh, I could have got that one easily, actually, thinking about it. Could have gone there. I need to think about stuff like that. Hello there, Retro Gaming Denmark. Where am I going? Oh no, that's not gonna work. Not too much of a bad score there, so I wasn't too far behind. Yep, I enjoyed that. It's a good one. Property. Why do I feel like this is gonna be a clone of Monopoly? Oh, I can't use it because I need agility anyway. Now I need to remember that I've got RAM disks, so I can install it to there. Oh, you've got a crash. Yes. Right, what I'm going to do... That's the order form. Oh, thank God, I thought it was going to break again. Racer. Design made by Sebastian De Higa. Music and sounds of unison. This version is a public domain, all rights reserved. Let's just go for history. I was so exciting when I first saw the first Daytona USA on arcade in '94. I didn't believe that it could be made on microcomputers, but today 3D racing games like this are available on any current machine, PC, Saturn. But I thought a day the same games would appear on Amiga, but not, so I decided to create my own racing game racer. What happened? 94, I saw Daytona USA, what I did on my Amiga. 95, I created my first game, Male Diction, a 3D mapping role adventure game on Amiga 1200. It was only available in France, so it's unknown in other countries. Sure, I've heard of this before somewhere. December 95, I modelized the Lanica Stratos in 3D with a real model during 2 months with Imagine 3. April 96, I upgraded my first game, Male Diction, because it was selected for a French competition, Sauf Qui Peut, which happened in Future Scope of Pointers. I probably mispronounced Pew there, but never mind. January to June 96, I coded of my own library for blitter sprites, graphic mode, sound, etc. A lot of work, a little boring. June 96, I coded a tiny 3D rendering and chunking conversion. A lot of work to optimize chunking conversion. July of August of the same year, I coded texture mapping in ASM, very exciting moment. Cube mapping with like demos. I created a graphic of the game with Deluxe Paint 4, Imagine 3, and all powerful graphic utilities available on Amiga. September, I created a little race editor, race of 3D rendering. Creation of graphic level 1. I coded zoom functions in ASM. October, improvement at GFX graphics quality. I coded very hard to create 3D engine with Racer, 3D rendering, animations, sprites, cars motion. November, enhancement. Every day, the project in all area. I found some way to move the enemy cars, avoid collision. Enhancement of the editor, which became a big editor. A lot of functions. Very fast period for me. Sorry, mouth is going again. First real versions appeared. Preview 01. You can run a little race without scenery. 0.02, enhancement of the car driving with more flexibility. 03, 3D level with sprites and mapping. 04, enemy cars. December 96, last part of development. Contact Unison to make music and sound. Preview 05 and introduction options. Debug all the code, very hard work. January 97, last part of development. Edit level 1 and try and find the last bugs. Improve the gameplay and fun. Debug all my code and give the beta version 0.9 to my friends to test. February 97 version 1.0 Racer is available on Aminet. Sorry. God, I'm very bad at speaking today. Requirements and features. Requirements are Amiga AGA 2 meg of chip RAM. So it's Amiga 1200 4000. Any processor. Memory 4 meg of fast memory. Hard drive 3 meg on your hard drive. System 3 and more. Full version requires the same configuration. Features are high graphic quality in 256, real 3D rendering, real 3D mapping and zoom, cars and ray tracing, excellent gameplay, lots of sensations, big level, the most important, lot of fun, gaming high resolution for 040 and 060 at 16 frames per second, low resolution for 020 and 030 at 16 frames per second. How to play. 2 game modes, position mode and time attack. In 2 modes, Amiga controls 9 racers, which are determined to reach checkpoint before you. You must also avoid obstacles in your way, drive good. You can knock down some roadsides and straw bundles with your car for fun, and it increases your score, so don't hesitate to hit them. Other roadsides stop your car if you hit them. You can also make jump on springboards, there are a few on the way that are blue and yellow. You can also skid on slipping road if you want to enjoy yourself, don't miss the springboards. Alright, let's have a go. Let's see whether it actually works. Race is supposed to be in there. Did I make a new... No, it's not in there. Huh. It does not like installing to RAM. That's interesting. This is taking longer now. And I know I don't usually hard drive install, but might as well. Just I always get a bit weary, especially last time I installed something and it completely broke. And that was on the Mister, so it's okay for it to break on the Mister. Not enough chip memory. Alright. Flashing green. Can't find RAM. Have I broke my... Thank God. Yeah, please don't tell me I break things. This is why I don't install. I still can't even bloody run it. Right, separator doesn't work then. Hello, Denarian. I'm not having fun at the moment. Things don't seem to want to work. Cross your fingers, hopefully it doesn't break again. I'm going to need to fix that. Well, we're on 110. Okay. Is it me or is this a bit brighter than usual? Have I put this on PC mode by mistake? That feels a bit better. I thought the other side was okay, but I think 0 might be for PC. I don't know how to stop this. X Invasion. This looks like a port from Unix. Anything with X seems to be. This game is a simple clone of the famous game Space Invaders with various level more graphics and end-of-level Guardians. And the game is included a version for nostalgic people of the original Space Invaders from Atari 2600. Here's a joystick. Finally, another game. Normal 3 live start game. That looks good. A bit faster than I'd like. Well, a bit janky, I should. But it is somebody made it, so I can't really complain too much. Indie game, that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting out of that. Let's try easier mode. Oh, we've got nostalgic. Oh, I see. So that's gonna be 2600 version, I'm assuming, or similar. Yeah. Made using Amos. I have a raid from Grasso. Welcome break, because it's not the best. Grasso T raid. Yeah, I've seen your teabagging skills in that game. Hello everyone coming in from Grasso's stream. We've got a very terrible clone of Space Invaders. It's one of those kind of, it must be a first project to another project. It's okay. Good old game of zombies there. So yeah, Antaeus was doing a bit of Unstream Arcade and playing some Outlast Trials. The Outlast Trials looks very weird. Looks I don't know how to describe it. It's some sort of weird MMO horror style kind of game. I don't know what was going on. It was just bizarre. No problem, and the good thing is I don't have to do anything. I just basically program it in and tell it to give someone a shout out at 30 seconds after you've done it, because I know that someone's going to hit into a advert, so I don't want to miss them. I don't want them to miss it. I'm okay, thank you very much. I've just been doing freelancing work because I started freelancing, I think I already told you, I can't remember whether I did or not. So I got made redundant around February. And then I went into another job, didn't work out, and I was like, don't really want to be doing this all the time. Like going to another place where it may or may not be great. I wasn't feeling 100% anyway, because the job that I came in from, the skills were atrophying a bit and fighting for work wasn't fun. And obviously me coming to another piece of work where it didn't really last, it just didn't kind of do well. So I kind of wrote a programming, something in programming I did, and then just to tell me that I could still program. And then I started doing freelancing stuff, and it's doing okay. It's I've got a few clients on, a few long-term ones. I've just been in a job interview for a 6-month contract. I'm waiting to see what that comes out with. Initially from the interview, they seemed to be okay with me, even though it was a lead developer role, and I got told it was a web developer role. It was a recruiter that basically said they got stuff mixed up, but whatever. And recently I sent off some, take-home kind of test kind of thing. Some okay test. I had to build some SQL database with some dummy data just to test what they're asking for, but I think it did okay. So I don't know. I have to find out on that one. If I do get it, it's good cash injection. It'll get me just under a couple of grand a month, which would be nice. Fetch quest with a lot of horror. Yeah, it does look like a lot of horror. Sounds positive. Yeah. I'm still getting, because I get working from Upwork, and that is still. I had to do a decline on one today, but I am getting occasional work in, and people keep asking me for stuff, so that's good. Keep me happy and keep me going. But yeah, it's always about with the freelancing side, it's always about, it's a marathon, not a sprint to get the clients. So as long as you've got good capital to help you with the initial start of it and the initial year or so of it, you should be okay. It just depends what you do, really, isn't it? So, but yeah. Anyway, so enough of my my life. Those of you coming in from Grasso stream, thank you very much. This is Amiga Monday. So at the moment I'm looking through Amiga format CD13. It's got a lot of games on this time. Usually it's a small amount of games, a bit of emulators, lots of productivity, then a random assortment of whatever. So the readers folder is anything. It could be productivity, it could be games, could be whatever. They used to put in, or they have put in, the PD section demos. This time there was 2 CDs for Amiga format CD14. One CD was completely full of demos, including code examples and all that sort of stuff. At the beginning of the stream I did try it and see if we could actually have some demos. One kind of worked and then crashed partway through. The rest of them didn't seem to want to work, so had to kind of scrap that. At the moment this is a really poor Space Invaders clone, so I'm going to have one more go so you can see how not so great it is. I mean, again, if it's somebody's kind of first or second time, that's fine, but it's just not great to play. It's a bit slow, as you can see. This is the nostalgic mode setting. They're not going straight to the end though. And this is a normal mode, which we're going to have the last game of. So the normal mode looks like it's got extra bits to it. And he died straight away. Now it looks like it's slowing down for some reason. There you go, that is X Invaders. I'll have to reboot because it's got no quit option. And for those of you wondering, this is a real hardware stream. There's no emulation. The machine in question I'm using today is this one. Oh, the other thing I also do as well is first half of the stream is Amiga format stuff. Second half of the stream is the main game. The main game for this at the moment is Lord of the Rings. And I've broken this machine partially because I installed something and then for some reason it broke RAM. This is why I don't install stuff. What are we on? 124. You know what? We'll go over to Lord of the Rings right now. Because we're pretty much done that folder anyway. I'm still a bit annoyed that I've broken my real hardware OS. Because it's going to take me a while to get it fixed again. Especially knowing my luck. What's this? 1990. The other thing I found about this game is, although it was published by Interplay, it was actually written by Silicon and Synapse, who later became Blizzard. Okay, dude, gonna raid and run as it's late for me. Take care and see you soon. Thank you very much for the raid, and I will see you later. Right, so somebody needed the healer. Who was it that needed the healer? Yeah, I've just found him. Okay. Also, if anybody's interested, this is the map and the manual for the game that I'm playing. So that's Grove. So we sent the kid back there. There was it 12 Farmer Maggot? Or was it somewhere else? Who was the one with the dogs? Who was the person with the dogs? Was it? It was one of the farmers, certainly. Because we got attacked by the dogs when we tried to go in. Buckland. Yes, because we had to cross the river. 13. Right, that's where we need to go next. Cross this bridge. We need to go up and around, I think. No, not up and around. Down and right. Because if we go up and round, I'll get involved with a Black Rider. Not in a good way. Across the bridge? Yes, I do. You reach the Buckland Ferry, where Mary Brandy Book has been waiting for you. We know you're going to leave the show. Oh, okay. That's fine. Did I say... Yeah, because all four of them. Okay. Yes, I'm going to cross. There was at one point, didn't we lose Mary? Because randomly what happens is sometimes one of them just disappears. And I've been meaning to look into it and never got round to it. But I did wonder if the character would return back to where he started. Oh, this one's the one with the ghost. I have no idea how to get past that one. $14 is con. Rose Cotton seems very glad to see Sam Ganji. I've got a present for you, especially since you're going to be spending a lot of time helping Mr. Frodo moving to Buckland. Take Rose's token. Okay. Talk to Cotton. Hello, Mr. Frodo. A pleasure to see you again. I hear you went and moved from Bag End. Yeah, that's all he says. Where's the one with the dogs? Have I gone all the way? You have to excuse me, I'm lost again now. Because I thought we'd saved around where the dogs were. It appears that's not the case. Interesting news. What news do you have? Angelica Baggins has had an argument with her husband and threw a mirror at him. Okay. It's not very useful. Unless it is Farmer Maggot. Yes, it is. Three huge dogs growl at you as you pass by, warning you to keep away from the bedroom. Farmer Maggot is sitting in the living room looking worried. So if you try to enter in there, you basically end up in a fight with the dogs, which you wouldn't recommend. Talk to Maggot, see paragraph number 24. So this is where he's going to talk about the daughter, I believe, or son. Just go through it again. There was a big man from foreign parts asking for Mr. Baggins. I told him to go back where he came from double quick or I'd set the dogs on him. Then he gave a sort of hiss that might have been a laugh and spurred his great horse at me. I jumped away only in the nick of time. After that I found my boy in a lane and didn't know what happened to him. I was going off to get the healer, but I don't want to leave him. Will you go back to the village and bring him back? It's not far and I'm very worried he isn't waking up. Right, so this is where I spent earlier on, before I started the stream, trying to find this healer. This healer, ironically enough, because I thought you'd have to go back to the town where we started from. But you don't. There's a hut just above Farmer Maggot's place. I'll show you how quick it is to get there. Where the healer is. Oh, this way. There you go. Is it before or after the bridge? After the bridge. You are at the healer's home. A wizened old hobbit sitting in a chair turns and looks at you. I see there is a need for me. I will join you, says the healer. Could you not have so many bushes in front of your house? Oops. Wrong way. Talk to maggots. I have the healer. What do you want me to do? Is it not gonna... Do I have to beat up the dogs? I don't really want to have to do this, but fine. Oh, cool. Father Maggot calms the dogs so that the healer may pass. The healer is leader in the fellowship. The healer crushes leaves in steaming water and bathes the wounds. There is a sweet fragrance and the wounds close and heal. I missed that, but basically Farmer Maggot's giving me those gratitude to take what we want, so it's mushrooms we've got. Oh, I can't take them. Great. There we go. So that's another one done. Save the game. I'm assuming 2 would be fine. Just want to check people's inventory. You have nothing. Pony has nothing. We've just got mushrooms. Frodo has the ring, torch, rations, axe, star key, rations, and Rose's token. Actually, give the token to Sam Ganji would be a better idea. Give him at least a dose of rations. Alright, so that's the next one done. So we've got to do, there was something about the dog at the top left. We can go back and do that one. There was the mill. Somebody, when I was going through this trying to find the healer, mentioned that the mill had been taken, well, not taken over, but somebody was using it for some mechanical purpose. So we might have to go back there. And there was something else I need to see. There's also the ghost. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the ghost. Assuming it's north and west. Yes. So first of all, let's try and do the dog one. I don't know how I'm gonna sort that. I'm still gonna make the dog part of a fellowship. Here we go, I think it's this one. Anson Goodbody. My dog has run away and I'm too lame to catch it. Please bring him back. Dog. He was last seen in the western fields. I'll be grateful if you can find him. Catch. Don't know about that. Okay, should be fairly simple. Yep, there we go, that's something. Lots of... don't know. Cannot recruit the dog. Show rations? No, that just looks like it ate the rations. Can't trade with the dog. Let me have a quick look at the magic. I don't think Frodo's got any magic. I want to see what the book says. Spells. Winter Chill, Firefinger, Vine Crush, Counter Magic, Unlock, Illuminate, Animal Speak. There are many birds and beasts in Middle-earth, and sometimes valuable information and counsel can be gained from them. To speak with animals, an Animal Speak spell will often allow a long and profitable discourse. You have those two, that's probably not going to work. Help. Does the pony have any spells? No, it was worth a try. Right, so the spells I've got is help, and the other one. Acquiring new spells. The spells are in the domain of the wizards. One can only learn new spells from a wizard or something of greater power than the wizard, i.e. the Vala or Sauron. Because of this, it's all but impossible to learn new spells. Words of power. Magic spells, both white and black, may only be cast by trained magicians. However, there is another type of magic that may be used by anyone with the knowledge. Words of power. Words of power are used to invoke greater powers of Middle-earth. If the person was sailing in the middle of a great storm and the ship was about to sink, using the word of power, Ulmo, is that? Might cause the Vala of the Seas, Ulmo, to appear and save his ship from destruction. Words of power always begin with an exclamation mark, as the use of a word of power is considered a recognition of the greatness of the invoked power. Words of Power in Lord of the Rings Volume 1 include these two that we've got here. Luthen Angmar, Oromi, I think that is, Durin, Melian, and Help Help. Using words of power at a certain time and place will be great benefit. Using them at the wrong time or place achieves nothing. Unlike spells, once a word of power is successfully used, it will disappear from the spell inventory. Words of power are learned automatically, but in the circumstances are right. Okay. Let's see what happens with Help Help. I don't think it's going to work, but... Nothing. What's Elbereth? Okay, that's nothing. Seems annoyed at something. That's what I'm guessing. What's the map look like? It's kind of bare. And it leads on, I was going to say it leads onto the healer, but it actually doesn't. Not sure how to get a dog. Okay. That didn't work. Pony talk to the dog? No, Pony won't talk at all. Sam Genji. Oh, maybe calling dog might work. See what skills the other ones have got. Nothing useful. I know where the dog is, I just can't think of a way to bring him back out. So that's the dog. Where's the other mission? Oh, Durin is the other one. That's the same message. It keeps popping up. We've read it lots. There's the mill, which I've died plenty of times in. No, don't want to speak to you. Talks about the elves to the south. Dragon Tavern. See, this is clearly a dwarf. And it's actually Durin. Durin, sorry. Has anyone seen that fur-footed, thrice-cursed burglar? Bring me Baggins. Question. Baggins? If I can spell Baggins. I came seeking my lost uncle. Now wariness makes it difficult to search, find him and his axe. Uncle? My uncle was in the woods east of Baggins, searching the caves for dwarven treasures stolen from Moria. Oh. Axe. I do have the axe. Because that was where the kid fell down. I'm fairly sure. Actually, let's say no. Let me just save first. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this. Same on Groove 2. Drew in axe. So all that was left was the axe. I feared my uncle had met an evil fate. For enduring my quest, I will aid you in yours. I will join your fellowship. We now have a dwarf. Let me just double check who he actually was, because I don't think it's Gimli. Is it Turin or Truin? Druin. So if I search Druin, I get Durin. This is a new character from... Druin the Drinker. It's on Google. It's not one that I recognise. Don't know if anyone here knows who this druid is from Lord of the Rings, but I don't, not sure myself, basically. Oh, you got a cloth armor on, okay, so. In fact, since that worked pretty well. Save game 2. Right, so that's another quest done. Speaking of which, does he have any spells? No. So the kids were fixed with a healer. Druid's been sorted with axe. That was one of the early ones we did. That was Baggins. Ruins. I don't want to go into 10, which is Green Hill Country, because I don't want to invoke the Aragon bug. We're still going to pick up Mary from the 13, which I haven't done yet. There's also the Ghost. Wonder if we've got more money. I don't like this system of mousing. So I got one silver penny left. Rations and a torch. I wonder whether going back to the mill, now that I've got a dwarf and a horse causing a fight, might be an idea. Because every time I've tried to do this, I've woken someone up and then we've been in a fight. Mill is guarded by big folk with clubs. You realise you must be very quiet or then you might wake them up. Don't go bunching off. How much quieter could it have? Oh. I need to put the ring on. Let's see how well we can get killed by this lot then. Oh dear, Sam Gamgee's gone. Pippin is out cold. Pony's getting hit. Druin's getting hit. 10 points of damage. Oh, come on, you can't not be... Humans are very tough. Unless it's not the same one. Pony's down. One human's down, thanks to Druin. Frodo's out cold. Pony's dead. Still quite a lot of health here. Well, it's worth a try. So I now need to remember to put the ring on it because I keep forgetting to put the ring on. Hello there, Amiga Kemi. Right. Okay, so this time, use the ring. Fine. I suppose because I had... Oh, Jesus. Sam Gamgee just keeps dying. Rose's token is just not helping. Let's load again. Oh, I can't load in combat. Fine. One human dead. Can't remember who's out cold. Pony's out cold. Next human's dead. One more hit, come on. Yep. Might as well take off the ring and then I'm going to reload afterwards. Want to see what's in here. You've come to a strange metal apparatus with dials and wheels. It appears to be controlled by pushing buttons and making evil noises. Do you push buttons? Yes. See paragraph number 82. The machine starts to rattle and spit and make foul noises. This thing reminds you of Gandalf's fireworks. The men get up at the start and you realise you should get away before they get you. Crawling through a window, you safely escape into the night. There's a lot of screaming behind you, drowned out by the roar of a huge engine as something explodes. Well, obviously I don't want to be there without one of my characters, which is Samwise Gamgee. There looked to be an underground passage there as well. Problem is, you start the game with at least one person. I think as soon as you move into here, then it ends up that they can hear you, perhaps? Or maybe I just gotta sneak round and down this way. Let's try one more time. And it obviously doesn't matter if I've got the ring or not. Can't go down. Yeah, as soon as you get there, that's the problem. You know what? You can equip the ring. Since I think it helps in terms of not being able to be in hit because it can't see you. you're gonna die, so you can go down this way. You're a bit more healthier, but put you there. You, on the other hand, problem is I can't actually see where he is. No, you stay there. I have to put the ring off. There you are. That's why you couldn't move. You stay there. First of all, what? You missed. Druin's getting massively... He's gonna die before... Finally, it's one human gone. Druin's gone now. Pony's gone now. But they're out cold, so it should be okay, but still. Pippin kills a human. We might actually do it. The human can't attack Frodo because he can't see him. He's got to keep Samwise Gamgee away. And it's a good... yes. So, kill the human. Right, who have I got? Frodo, Pippin, Sam, Druin. Yep, cool, got everyone. Now we can do this properly. Do that. And then we can save. Right, that's another one done. Not in the best way, but, you know. Oh, somebody needs to take off the ring. Yeah, it said try not to get characters in fights, but especially hobbits, but seem to have done relatively okay. Just have a look at the other characters. I'm looking at this really. Ponies, okay. I don't know about sleeping in inns. That would be nice. The smell of ale is too much for Druin. He goes to the bar and will journey no further with you. You bastard. Give it to... Oh, we can take an axe, can we? Okay. I mean, thank you for the fight and all, but, you know. Care for some ale. Ale. Okay. Room. Nope. Rest. Nope. I think I've got to literally buy it from there. It cost me 2, which I don't have. Could I sleep or anything around here? Probably not. But what does the manual say about resting? Don't think it says much. It says about food and healing. paragraphs. No, it doesn't say much. Bit of a shame. That could have been a bit nicer to be able to rest. Well, at least we got a few more missions done, or quote-unquote missions. Especially that one. That was probably one of the harder ones. So we got the ghost to do. The prancing pony was outside the Shire, if I remember correctly. Because they walked past the Shire, past a little on the way on the main road. But I can't go past the bridge at 11. And I won't say 11, I mean the manual that I've put out in chat. That's at the very, very top. Because as soon as you go near it, you'll get the message about the Ghost Riders. I mean, maybe I could go around and see if I can go that way, but it's unlikely. 17 has the edge gate to the Old Forest, which might be the better option. There is something else I want to show off as well, which I did come across. So we're going to go that way now. I might have to do some early saving. So as I thought about going to the elves, because I thought the elves would be like the healers, which isn't the case unfortunately, but I did find somewhere that was new. But the problem is it was falling down a hole. I'm not sure if I can get back out from it though. You hear heavy hoofbeats coming from the east. Yeah, no thank you. Hello, Rupert. Our new black cat, Rupert. He's decided to just have a nosy and go away. I think it's this way. Somewhere nearby, a frantic bird chirps, Gandalf, Gandalf. This is what I was talking about. So that hole there, just going to make a save. The bird cries louder and more frantic. Gandalf! You have fallen into a pit. There is an opening in the roof of the cave directly above you. Now, I need to use the torch. Yeah, I know about that. And then down here is another battle. No, does no damage to the spider. Two. Oh, pony's gone again. Just out cold though. Spider. Oh, yeah. Be glad it's not a Shelob spider. Pippin's knocked out. You know what? I'm gonna be cheap. I'm gonna go stealthy on this one. Oh, you kill a spider. Paragraph number 196. The brown bird spreads its wings. For a moment, you see an impression of a face like Gandalf's, maybe a bit younger. A voice comes from the bird, speaking in the common tongue. If you've not found the elves, seek them at night on the roads leading to Green Hill Country. Ask them about Elbereth, for her name has power to protect you, as well the name of Luthien. But that one you will not learn there. The old forest is long and hard and dangerous, but the enemy will not follow you there. Seek the master of the forest. Call for help in dire need. Gandalf, Gandalf. Then the bird is gone. Master of the forest. See, Strider was a ranger, but I don't know if he's considered a master of the forest. We already have the word of power of Elbereth. But that's that. Opening directly above you. I wonder whether the climb skill will work. Yes. Right, so we're out of there. I was wondering where the other hobbit was, and then I forgot. Alright, this is where the game is going to crash. The roads leading to Green Hill Country. I suppose I can hang around here for a bit. Let's try using the word of power. No. You have a strange feeling that you're being watched. And this is where it breaks. You see how the mouse disappears. And that'll be Aragon, I'm assuming. But we're going to read paragraph 50 anyway and see what it says. A man steps out of the trees. He is a tall, handsome human dressed in brown clothes that look travel-worn, though they have been recently washed. He has a rough demeanour, although he has lived all of his life in a forest, even though he is rather handsome. It is unusual to see hobbits wandering around in this part of the Shire, especially in such dangerous times. There are elves roaming this country, elves and far worse than elves. He notes your skeptical expression and takes a deep breath. You need protection on the road ahead. I can help you. I offer you my services. Do you accept this man into your fellowship, yes or no? Oh, I wonder. If I press yes. Aha! So it wasn't broken. It could have Right. If you weren't 100% sure, you could have thought that was broken. He bows and says, my friends call me Hawkeye. This isn't Marvel. Oh, we have an elf. Talk to Gildor. We are safe here, though the elves rarely give advice. Ask, and I shall try to help you. Okay, let's go back to 169. Right, so we need to ask about Albereth. Her name will protect you in times of need. The servants of the enemy fear her. Okay. Let's try Luthien. I can tell you nothing useful of this. They did say you won't learn that from here. I mean, I've already got the word of power, so it's not really that helpful. Ring. Do not speak of it again until you reach the house of Elrond. Never use it. It serves only the one who made it. Well, I'm sorry, but I had to. It was really good for fighting with. That's it, I'm assuming. Gildor says, farewell, elf friend. Your road is long and the miles will weigh heavily here. The light of the final day, then the elves depart. Okay. Something needs about you from the shadows. What? The wolf? An orc. Wow, that's a interesting looking orc. Looks more like a mutated Ewok. If I get put on the ring. Oh no, I can't. Hang on. I need to get close to the orc. Oh, nice. Hawkeye says, I know a place where we can heal our wounds before the journey continues. He takes you to his cave. Sounds ominous. As you enter the cave, an alarmed expression comes on Hawkeye's face. Suddenly he shouts, "Run now!" Sorry, that was an awful run now. He draws his sword. They're coming. Take the northwest passage and keep going. His words are cut short as he prepares for battle. Oh, from here. Oh, that way. Hawkeye is leaving the Fellowship. Give items to Hugh. Ooh, sword and a bow, eh? Take the bow. Running, you hear Hawkeye cry to Albereth. There is a clash of swords and what sounds like death scream. Then all is still except for an intense feeling of evil. I think the Nazgul have got him. Let's keep going. Oh, what's this? There's a locked chest here. Don't you have picklock? You open a chest. There is something gleaming inside, waiting to be taken. Oh. Rations. Blade part. Signet ring. Silver pennies. Yes, please. Can I not take any more? Yes, I can. Right, I'm just going to switch characters. Pippin. Take the rest of the rations. In fact... Right, it's one a day, isn't it? So we've got blade part. Oh, blade part. Part of a blade. So I'm wondering whether this is Isildur, perhaps? Is it the sword of Isildur? You emerge from the cave after struggling through the layers of dirt and rubble. The tiny opening collapses as you emerge. You find that you cannot return to Hawkeye's cave that way again. Okay. Progression. Save at this point. I'm going to pick up our final member. I think we're going to go... Yeah, I'm going to have to go north, aren't I? So what we're going to do is we're going to go meet Mary. I'm going to cross the bridge. Hopefully, we'll be let out of the Shire. Yeah, I can go this way. I think it's cross first and then, yes, cross first. I do vaguely remember in the books they did have a pony. I can't remember where they got it from though. Talk to Mary. Recruit Mary. Yep. Now we have Mary in the party. Cross. Don't want to cross again, thank you. Okay, so according to the map, I just need to go up, right. That's Bradley Hall. Yep, it's fine. I'm just going to escape this area if I can. The old forest gate is locked. Recall that Saradoc, the master of Brandy Hall, always keeps the key with him. So I need to finish that. I need to finish this. Esmeralda. There's a ghost in the library and no one gets in until it goes away. Ghost. What do I know of ghosts except that no one of a right mind should go near one? Do I put on the ring and see if I can get past? I don't think it will let me. I don't know what to ask the other thing as well, because all she mentions is the the ghost, but I can't think of anything to probe about the ghost. Go near. I'm busy. Such tomfool questions bothering me when I'm busy. Whatever happened to consideration? Please. Excuse me. No. Yeah, let's push her back. There's no way I can do it. Can't talk. There's a downstairs. And I probably need to find a way to get downstairs. Brandy Hall and Buckleberry. Says in the manual, Sarah Duck Brandy Book, current master of Bookland, and Mary's father. Master of Bookland is a ceremonial title given to the head of a prominent Brandy Book family. Master Sarah Duck also possesses the only key to the bridge. Bookland. Brandy Hall, the largest home in Bookland, home of the prominent Brandy Brook family. Brandy Hall is governed by Sarah Duck Brandy Book. Meradock's father and his no-nonsense wife Esmeralda. Brandy Hall is considered to be too close to the old site for people's old forest for people's liking outside of Shire. Maybe I'm going to travel to Buckleberry Tavern. See if there's anybody that can help, perhaps. Unless... Library? No. Okay, it was worth a shot. Okay, follow this all the way up. Got right turning. Goes into some farmland, but that's not where I want. This tavern is full of the smell of pipe smoke and ale. The bartender smiles as you enter. Oh, someone's interesting there. Bartender, I think that human woman over there is a witch. Avoid her. Oh. Witch. You know what these big folk are like? Witches and wizards, all of them. Huh. Let's go find out. Talk to Athlewin, I think that is. I know thy purpose. I was trained by the White Council and will serve thee. Okay. Purpose. Council. Serve. Oops. Okay. Well, she's probably got spells. Ooh, you do. Illuminate, unlock. Winter chill, counter magic, and help. Alright, let's see what those are. Start from the top. Illuminate is... There are many dark places in Middle-earth. An illuminate spell is the method most favoured by a wizard for dispelling darkness and bringing light to the blackest places of Middle-earth. Winter chill. This offensive spell creates an area of coldness around a single target. A cold as bitter as the blizzards of Redhorn Pass. This spell is rarely used by the white magicians, as the cold of the northern winters has ever been the domain of the Dark Lord. Unlock. This spell will affect normal locks. It's considered to be more reliable than using a lockpick skill. There are some locks in Middle-earth, particularly those of dwarven manufacture, that even an unlocked spell cannot open. And counter magic. There are many places in Middle-earth which are enchanted under the influence of magical powers. Certain doors, for example, may be held shut by magic. To dispel these, To dispel these enchantments, a counter-magic spell is usually employed. Certain enchantments, however, may be so powerful that counter-magic spell is useless. So do not expect this to work in any case. In every case, sorry. Okay, so she's got some okay spells. Can't really moan about that. I'm going to check out this area here, and I'm going to call it a stream. Talk to some random hobbit. It's a good day to meet gentlefolk such as yourself. I hope the journey hasn't been too hard. Okay. You were useful. It's your farm. Wonder whether I can get her to do the unlock spell on the gate. That'd be fun. That's fun. That'd be interesting. No. I just wasted it for nothing. Okay, fine. Right, let's save it here and call it a stream. So, really happy because I've managed to get more stuff done, and we've managed to work out that this doesn't have a bug in it. I thought it was a bug. You could probably see why I thought it would that be. I suppose obviously if you had the bug, you'd know what was going on. I should have thought about the whole, do you want to recruit, yes or no? It just wasn't obvious at the time. I suppose after you've done it a couple of times, you kind of go, oh, of course, of course that's the case. So yeah, we've rescued, we spoke to the elves, used Druin until they got drunk again. Still need to figure out how to get rid of the dog, put a dog back to the owner, but she doesn't have animal speak. We did rescue the child who had some sort of weird illness with the healer. What else did we do? Oh, the mill. So that took a couple of attempts, but we managed to get rid of the humans in the mill, and we destroyed the weird apparatus. So that's another thing done. So that's pretty good so far. We've just got to find a way to get the key. I'm assuming we'll get given the key by the old lady or Esmeralda, or once we get rid of the ghost. But it's trying to get to the ghost in the first place. That's the issue. So I suppose that's the next thing to work out for next week. So yep, thank you everybody for popping in. Just quit and get to my end screen. Okie dokie, so I will be back. Let me just double check I am in tomorrow because I keep doing this. Yep, that's fine. I'll be back tomorrow with Exile Escape from the Pit, and we've got progress done on that game as well. I believe we need to go for another run on the Giant's Castle to be able to kind of hopefully get that section done. After that, I have no idea because there's a few areas around there that are pretty tough. So maybe I might have to do some grinding. I'm not sure at the moment. Friday, we're carrying on with Age of Empires 2. We're getting through the Joan of Arc campaign. And I think we're in the last 1 or 2 parts because Joan of Arc has now been killed. So I'm assuming it'll only take a couple more things before we move on. We've also installed the Conquerors expansion. So that's going to have more things for us to do. And Sunday we're carrying on with Mech Commander. We did get a lot of progress done on Sunday, which is good. When I finally clicked about the whole purchasing mechs, which somebody did tell me about, but for some reason I thought, no, it can't be right. Because did I check it? I'm sure I checked it and I couldn't actually get anything done. Or maybe whatever. Either way, the point is we've got progress, and that's the main thing. So that's cool. Anyway, let's see who we can raid. In fact, as it's Amiga Monday, what we can do, because we usually raid Joey, but Amiga August is on. So I'm thinking we find someone new on Amiga August. Let's see if I know how to use this. We've got 2 people on that one. Suppose we can just raid that girl Joey again. She's playing Lost Vikings, so it's a nice puzzle one to move over to. Yeah, that's good for that one. I thought there was going to be a bit more people on Amiga August, but it didn't seem to be that case. It is kind of late here anyway, so I'm wondering if that's just because that's just the way it is at the moment. Anyway, let's go raid that girl Joey. That, yeah, happens. Anyway. Right. Thanks everyone for popping in. See you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, you know the rest of my schedule, which is right there. And until then, I will see you later. Bye.